Welcome to our presentation on wildfires in the West, presented by Nicholas, Ty, Julianne, Chelsea, and Adrienne.
Hey guys, my name is Nick Govan. I live in Southern California with my beautiful family, beautiful wife, and 3 children. I'm a safety manager in Los Angeles, and I'm currently pursuing the sustainability degree because I think it'll really help me develop professionally, and it'll help these little people in their future. All right, so excited, and I will see you guys in future assignments. All right, bye.
My name's Chelsea. I'm currently 24 years old and I'm living in Springfield, Mass. I'm living about 15 minutes from where I originally grew up. I'm a barista at Starbucks right now, taking advantage of the college achievement plan, which helps me pay for college. I enjoy spending time with my dog Maximus, going on hikes, bringing him swimming. I also enjoy traveling around the country and going to see my favorite band, Fish. We actually went out to Washington State and saw them at the Gorge Amphitheater, where I saw a wildfire over the summer. Thank you.
Hi, I am Ty Utton. I live in Seattle, Washington, where I am a barista at Starbucks. I am also a urban planning and sustainability student. I am interested in sustainability because I find how it is interesting how the economy and the environment and people are all working together and how we can make sure it all still continues to work together.
Hey, my name is Adrienne. I live in San Diego, California with my fiance Cameron and our 2 dogs, Darla and Dylan. Over the summer, I spent most of my time with them at local dog beaches, going on hikes, and we like to camp in the back of our Jeep, which we're hoping to make a Prius soon. And now that summer's over, I spend most of my time studying or working. I work at Starbucks, so if I'm not home studying, I'll be at my Starbucks.
Hey guys, my name is Juliana. I am 19 years old from New Jersey, but I moved to Arizona recently to get a college experience. I work at Starbucks, but I love spending time painting, drawing, writing, reading, hiking, or just chilling with friends. I will usually be doing my homework at home or on the ASU campus. For the title of the project, I enjoy the name Western Wicked Wildfires because alliteration is always fun to use.
So why did I pick wildfires as a problem I want to be a part of, coming up with a solution possibly? Because my family, we live in Southern California. My wife, 3 kids and puppy were recently evacuated due to a local wildfire. So it's a problem that does directly affect us. And being a lover of the outdoors, I see what it does to the ecosystem. And that's kind of a big bummer. And I want to be a part of making that better for our children and their children's children. So thanks.
I had an interest in wildfires in the West, not only because I have an aunt that lives near Seattle, but because of seeing wildfires this summer firsthand. That's something that we don't get to experience in New England, and it was very interesting yet scary at the same time.
I chose the research topic Wicked Wildfires in the West because after a recent train trip from Los Angeles to Seattle, I spent several days in the smoke, and I just kind of inspired me to be interested in the current wildfires and figure out how it is a sustainable problem.
I've always lived in California, so I've seen my fair share of fire seasons. For years, I was never in danger, so it didn't seem like something I had to be afraid of. But in high school, San Bernardino had a fire called the Old Fire. I didn't live close to the fire, but it was raining ash, and the high school was shut down because it was too unhealthy for us to be outside breathing the air. My grandmother, though, did live close. We had to evacuate her, and luckily her house did survive, but getting to her was terrifying. It was dark, and you could barely see through the fog of ash. It was very unsafe to drive. This was my first fire season scare. I'm a bit embarrassed to say that since fire season is this yearly event that I'm a bit too used to, I haven't invested enough time learning the causes behind this and how we got here. I'm eager to learn more about the problems behind these fires and the reasons to why Not only has fire season started earlier, but seems to have much more intense fires.
Personally, I am interested in this topic because it represents a much larger issue at hand. It shows the neglect that America has towards its societal and environmental factions that are just as crucial as the economic faction. By dissecting this issue, it exposes the horrifying processes that undertake in our system to meet our everyday luxuries. Furthermore, I love being outside and experiencing the world, so it would be a shame for these wildfires to affect nature, and it is just the beginning of what is to come. Attempting to create solutions for this issue now could stop worse natural disasters in the future.
The problem. Wildfires in the western United States are a wicked issue for several reasons, including the ways humans try to mitigate and suppress them, the destruction to both natural and human areas, and the current trend that they are increasing in both size and severity. Wildfires affect large populations of people both directly and indirectly through destruction of private property, economic disruption, the use of natural resources, and the release of large amounts of carbon and pollution into the atmosphere, contributing to global warming and poor human health far away from the flames. Stakeholders. At the local level, landowners, farmers, rural communities, edge cities, and firefighters are all directly impacted. Local economies and even state economies can be affected during fire season and up to months or years later due to loss of revenue, loss of tourism, and destruction of property. Regionally, smoke and pollution can travel hundreds of miles away from the start of the fire, causing major health issues and lack of transportation due to visibility. Most commonly, wildfires are started by humans, but also lightning strikes. So as much as we are impacted, we are also the cause of the wildfires.
Some of the actions that fuel the issues for wildfires in the West include decades of total fire suppression, meaning all fires, including naturally started ones, would be put out as soon as they could be. This led to forest overgrowth, meaning we had unnatural forests with high amounts of fuel. Even when there is average precipitation levels, with the global rise in temperatures, forests are drying out earlier in the year. As new edge cities are being built, they push into areas that would have previously been allowed to burn naturally, but now those fires need to be suppressed to protect these cities. Fires can quickly spread because of the mosaic development of the land, and exotic or invasive species like the cheatgrass promote fires in the plains.
The visible impacts from wildfires could be the dissolvement of natural and ecosystems, which is detrimental to our human society, the natural disasters in the future that could potentially happen from these wildfires because it is a domino effect, and the destruction of households and farms, which is also very important to human society because farms are what feed us, and the large fire response by local, state, and federal first responders may drain the resources and ability to follow other fires that could increase in the future if we do not tackle this issue now.
Group strategy. Just like with any group, there has to be a strategy to ensure work completion. For our group, we've decided to use Google Docs within the shared team folder. To ensure we meet regularly and in time to create, correct, and submit work, we make sure to assign tasks during each meeting and a time to reconvene to go over work completed. Team members have exchanged emails to use as a backup outside of Messenger and other video meeting applications, and work submitted to the share drive shows everyone's contributions. If there is a student who is lacking on contributions or is absent, the group can get together and contact that team member via email and ask them to please increase their contributions. If that lacking team member continues, the group will collectively contact the professor for the next action. And that concludes our group strategy. Thank you.